It was $18,000 is what I got. I was like,
Wait, what?
Riot Games has laid off 530 employees, 11% of the company. I'm always shocked when I see these figures here, and you see 530 employees being 11% of the company. To me, when you have 5,300 employees, that seems fairly bloated. Just going to throw it out there.
It really is. And it's like, I think a lot of these companies are looking at what Elon did with Twitter. He's like, hey, we don't need this many people to run the company. And it works. And it's sad. I hate to see people losing jobs, but the gaming industry, a lot of these companies and Riot Games specifically had way too many employees. They also went way too over the top with their facilities, their cafeteria room, their whole campus they've got there. It's like, why are you spending all of this money for all of that? It's just too much.
They've definitely had some failures. Riot partnered with FTX Crypto in August of 2021 in a 7-year deal. Then FTX filed for bankruptcy. So they've had some definitely had some
crashed the last 2 years. So
yeah, it's crazy. And I don't know. They've had. I'm looking on their Wikipedia page right now. They have there's a section under their area that just says criticisms and controversy, allegations over gender discrimination and sexual harassment. So, and guess what? Started with Kotaku. So there it is back there.
There's a lawsuit for that, and I actually got in on that. I didn't do anything, but I got paid.
Whoa,
paid,
tell us more.
It was $18,000 is what I got. I was like,
wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Well, because I did contract work for Riot Games back in 2014 or 15 for a little, or it was like about a year. So I did that and then ended up leaving. And then there was these women went together and they were like, oh, wanting to sue Riot Games for sexism. And so if you were a woman and you were employed with Riot Games from X time to Y time, then you were eligible for the money. And I was employed by them. So I was like, okay, I didn't do anything. I just got the money.
She joined a class action lawsuit and didn't even know it.
Yeah, they were like, okay, who do I have to email for this? Okay, so I emailed the firm that was handling it. I was like,
Best
oh, here's
email
my proof
ever.
that I was employed by them for this time. And so I got paid.
Wow. Congratulations. I don't even know what to say about that.
I mean, I was like, okay.
I like money.
No joke. Good
Did you say
Lord.
I like money?
I like money.
It was good. I was like, all right, I'll take the money. I didn't have to do anything.
No joke. That is crazy. Good on you.
See, the perks of being female sometimes.
I know.
Yay, tits.
When a company has 5,000 employees, somebody's getting molested.
Jesus.
Well, I swear
Quote
that
that.
even my experiences there weren't that great. Like I didn't even stay there for a complete year. It was the worst company I ever worked for. Like I have not had an experience that bad before. But yeah, it was very. My biggest issue was who they were working with to produce everything. We had like an hour-long show, and we were filming for over 12 hours for these things, and they wanted everything to be natural. And we want this to kind of be improv. So then I make a joke, and then they would say, "Okay, we want you to do that exact same joke again. Okay, now do it again. All right, now do it again." And it's like, okay, after a while, it starts. It's not improv anymore if you're having me do this over and over and over again. So. I don't really think they knew what they were doing in trying to produce that show. It was a giant pain.
Wow, that is absolutely fascinating. I mean, we go back to Frost. She was right. Sexism in gaming. Paid Mel $18,000. Good for you. Congratulations. Wow.
Did you go on vacation or something after that?
No, I just saved it. I'm boring with money. I don't. So I save it.
You invested in FTX.
This is why I paid off my student loans in my 20s. It was. Unfortunately, I'm really responsible.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wait, Eric, did you say you spent it on NFTs? Is that what you said before?
No, I was saying she invested in FTX after she.
Oh, that's what you said. They said on NFTs. I'm like, really?
No NFTs for me. I refuse. Now I've dabbled a little bit in investing in crypto, but not that much. It was only like, oh, okay, if I lose this, no big deal. But no, I refuse to invest in NFTs.
Wow. That is like whenever you see those class action lawsuits, like I just feel like, oh, you're getting like $10. It's almost like not even worth it. That was the best email you've ever sent ever.
It was. Wow. I got that last year, and
Did you frame it?
It's been almost 10 years since I worked for them, and I got it last year. So I was like, okay.
I actually have I actually have a better question. Were there any men who identified as women?
That's what I want to know.
That 18K.
That's what I want to know, because all of the men should have identified as women who were working there. I'm glad they didn't, though, because that made my payout higher.
Holy, that is crazy. Good. Wow, I am shocked.
Yeah.
That's insane. Good for you. That is crazy.
Thank you. I mean, it worked out because I lost my sponsors for using the F slur on Twitter. And that happened, like, I got paid for that right around that time. I was like, well, I lost my sponsors. I knew it was going to happen, but it was still like, crap, that's going to be less money I'm going to make. And then I got that. And I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Well, now
okay
we know. Now we know that Riot Games endorses Melonie Mac, who loves the F slur. There we go.